Access granted. Escape pod door open.
Now, before anything, if you are watching this on the day it was uploaded, first of all, thank you very much and happy Star Wars Day to you. And also, really hope you enjoyed that intro. Because no, it didn't take me an exceedingly long time. Of course not. That would be a big waste of time. It's an intro. It's only gonna be for like 2 minutes. Wow, why would I spend time on that? Another thing I definitely have not spent an excessive amount of time on is, of course, the new LEGO Star Wars. No. Imagine spending time on that. Could never be me. Am I right? Anyway, back to the video. Anyway, hello there and welcome to today's video in which some random tea-sipping British guy, me, will tell you about the best Star Wars mods out there in the galaxy today. Now, some of the individuals may want to stop this random Brit telling them about these great mods, but he just fights through the enemies. But you already watched the whole intro, so you already knew that. Right? Right? And onwards with the video. Today, we are looking at 2 separate mods. Well, one is a mod pack, but still. Now, one of these mods is for newer versions of Minecraft, such as 1.18.2. This mod is constantly getting updated, whereas the old one has mainly stopped development on most of its mods. Obviously, there are some exceptions, such as the Advanced Lightsabers mod, and a few others. There are a ton of different mods in the old one, and I will say there are timestamps on this video. So if you want to go skip forward or backwards to the part you want, feel free. Anyway, I hope you enjoy and find yourself a nice Star Wars mod on this journey. Okay, so the mod we are going to be looking at first is the newer mod. Now I should also mention once again that this is a mod and not a mod pack. However, I will be using a few other mods with this, such as Journey Map, Iris, Sodium, REI, Terralymph, and some other just basic performance mods. Now, this mod is actually based on the main mod found in the other, older mod pack. And I wouldn't exactly say this newer mod is exactly the most survival friendly yet. It will eventually come to that since it is getting updated very regularly. And you can join you can also join the developers Discord if you want to be updated on how everything is going on the mod, or how exactly do you do certain things in a certain mod. And even though this mod isn't finished, it is still extremely fun to play in. Whether that just means flying in, let's say, an X-Wing, or just going around in a land speeder, it's just relatively quite fun. And also you can obviously just explore the different tools and items. That's also pretty fun to do. Now, once again, this mod by itself isn't the most survival friendly. Now, what I mean by this is that you can't exactly do every single thing in survival. I mean, of course, you can still play in survival, but for now, I would recommend creative as it lets you explore slightly better. Now, what I like personally most about this mod is the absolutely amazing character creator. Now, this character creator, I would argue, is actually better than the one in LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga, because this one has a lot of options. Like, I was surprised by how many options, except from, of course, I don't know why they didn't add so many for the Jawa. Honestly, they could have just added so many more. But enough of that. The character creators is just so good. Absolutely amazing. It is just absolutely wonderful. I mean, of course, there are problems with the character creator, which is that you can only make one character at a time. Like, either you wear your skin or that skin, and I mean, it's fine, but it's sometimes slightly annoying to deal with. But I mean, it works. It's definitely really good. But enough with all of the good stuff. Let's move to what I didn't like about this mod, which is the amount of crashes I have experienced in playing this mod. It's only really happened when I was flying a vehicle, mainly into unloaded chunks. No idea why he did that. Even though when I was using a light travel and I flew into unloaded chunks, it didn't crash for some reason. Whether this is a bug or something to do with my computer, it was still a slightly annoying thing to deal with. Crashing every now and then. I would say it's like every 10 minutes. I mean, pretty bad. Anyway, let's move on to the older mod pack now. As I have said earlier, the main mod in this pack is the original version of the newer mod. And to open this pack, I would recommend using something like the CurseForge app. It just makes it slightly easier and more manageable and organized, in my opinion. And as you can see, there are quite a number of different mods in this pack, which most have stopped development. Obviously, there are exceptions, but still, many mods have. Now, for this one, I would say it's quote-unquote more survival friendly, because I would say there's more things you can do in the survival mode than you can do in the newer version. And in this version, there are missions you can request from certain NPCs in certain places, such as the rebel bases. There are many places you can get them. And to get to different planets, for you to get to different planets, you need hyperdrives, which I would say are quite difficult to get. Like, they're still challenging to get. And even though most mods in this mod pack have stopped development, this mod pack still holds up today and is extremely fun. And then to get to a different planet, you just suddenly use the hyperdrive and shift click on your vehicle and you're right off. And it's pretty fun. The planets you can discover in this mod include Earth, Yavin 4, Hoth, Tatooine, Endor, Ilum, Dagobah, Kashyyyk, and the planet of Wild Space. What I personally really like about this mod is how each different area, like every single planet, has a different feel, has different ambience and has different mobs that live there. It's just really nice. However, it's really weird how it uses some kind of schematic and it pastes it and you just see random little bits that just jolt up. Sometimes that can be slightly annoying, but I mean, it's best you can do sometimes. It's still a really good mod. Out of all the planets, I would say Yavin 4 is my favorite because of how just absolutely beautiful and giant it looks. I just love how they made this one. And they even have the Gong Droid in this mod. And I would say that wraps things up. So, I hope you enjoyed and you found yourself a nice new Star Wars mod. So, thank you for watching and goodbye.